For 12 hours, the world believed Elias Crow was dead. There was no confirmation, no footage, no ceremony, just statements, carefully worded, repeated often enough to feel real. The absence of evidence became proof through repetition. Crow existed now only as a warning. Inside the system, relief settled like sedation. Departments resumed normal cadence. Oversight committees returned to routine language. The phrase former investigator began to replace his name. The council believed the infection had been cauterized. They were wrong. Crow was not dead, but he was no longer where he had been. He woke in a room without corners. The walls curved subtly, designed to disorient rather than confine. The lighting was constant without source or shadow. No windows, no doors in sight, and someone was sitting across from him, not guards, not interrogators, a woman, older than him by maybe 10 years, calm. Familiar in a way that unsettled him immediately. "You're awake," she said. Crow tested his body, no restraints, no pain, just exhaustion, deep and layered. "Am I detained?" he asked. She smiled faintly. "You're contained." Crow studied her face. He had seen it before, in files, in footnotes, in redacted histories. "You don't exist," he said. "I retired," she replied. "There's a difference." Crow exhaled slowly. "You're the architect." She didn't deny it. "I designed continuity," she said. "Long before you were recruited." Crow's jaw tightened. "You designed erasure." "I designed survival," she corrected. Crow leaned forward. "Then why am I alive?" She folded her hands. "Because killing you would be inefficient." Crow laughed quietly. "That's new," she tilted her head. "You forced a system-wide activation that took talent." Crow stared at her. "You trained me?" "Yes." The word landed heavier than any accusation. "You were selected," she continued. "Not because you were obedient, because you were." Crow felt the truth click into place, cold and precise. "You needed someone who could see the flaws," he said, "but not fix them." She nodded. "Flaws are pressure valves." Crow clenched his fists. "People died." "Yes." No hesitation. She met his gaze. "Regret doesn't improve outcomes." Crow stood. The room did not react. "You let me run," he said. "You let me chase ghosts. You let me believe I was uncovering something forbidden." She smiled. "You were, but you were watching. Always." Crow felt something crack quietly. "So Jonah Rook," he said. "Thomas Ivor, the journalist." "They were variables," she said. Crow's voice dropped. "You sacrificed them." She nodded once, as they would have sacrificed others. Crow closed his eyes. For the first time, the exhaustion felt heavier than anger. "Why reveal yourself now?" he asked. She stood. "Because the council is no longer functional," she said. "They mistake control for permanence." Crow opened his eyes. "And you do." She stepped closer. "I mistake nothing," she said. "I manage decay." Crow looked at her, really looked. "You're the insider," he said. "Yes." The word echoed. "You were guiding me," Crow said, "but not to destroy them." She nodded. "To replace them." Crow's breath caught. "With what?" "With something quieter," she replied. "More efficient?" Crow shook his head slowly. "You used me to flush them out." "Yes, and now," she held his gaze. "Now you choose," she said. Crow laughed hollow. "You frame that like it's new." She smiled faintly. "It is." She gestured, and the wall behind her shimmered. Data cascaded. Names, structures, invisible hierarchies revealed in brutal clarity. "You can disappear," she said. "Become a myth. Let the system stabilize under new management." Crow studied the flow. "Or," he asked. "You can release everything," she said. "Collapse trust entirely, no replacement, no containment." Crow felt the weight of it. "And what happens to you?" he asked. She didn't answer. Crow understood. She had never planned to survive exposure. She had planned to be unnecessary. Crow stepped back. "You don't want power," he said. "I want inevitability," she replied. Crow looked at the data again, at the names, at the future being shaped quietly, efficiently. Then he looked at her. "You taught me to operate without affirmation," he said. She nodded. "So listen carefully," Crow said. "I don't affirm this." For the first time, her composure shifted. "What are you going to do?" she asked. Crow smiled, tired but certain. "The thing you never planned for," he said. He reached out and activated the release. Not everything. Just enough. The room went dark. Alarms did not sound. The most dangerous changes never announced themselves.